What's up, Wardens? How's it going today? We're going to start playing Dragon Age again. Due to computer failure last time, I ended up forgetting what character we started. So we're just starting a new one.
The Chantry teaches us that it is the hubris of men which brought the Darkspawn into our world. The mages had sought to usurp heaven, but instead, they destroyed it. They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption. They returned as monsters, the first of the Darkspawn. They became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless. The Dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall, and from the deep roads, the Darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation. The Grey Wardens came. Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness, and prevailed. It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the Darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten. We are few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long. What I have seen with my own eyes lies on the horizon. Maker, help us all.
So, what kind of character do we want to make? First, let's think about who we want to romance. I feel like we want to romance Morgan in this game. So we're going to go male. Let's go elf. Let's be the tank this game. And we're going to go Dalish. Think about that. A male Dalish tank. Let's do it. Mainly because I want to lead up into Inquisition, allowing us to have as much influence within that storyline as possible, and having the same influence into 2.
Greetings.
Okay, so just pick a preset real quick and adjust on that. Yeah, let's go with the bald one. Go there. Middle-aged. Go a little darker. I'm gonna go with this tattoo. I'll leave the color and the intensity. I like this one. Maybe. No. Let's go with this one. Maybe. I don't like it. I guess we should go change our facial features before we choose our hair. Do that there. Go there. There. It's fine. Tune it down a little bit. That would come out there. So base where it was. Well, have it go out. Thin that down a little bit. Ears and neck are fine. Nose. Let's go with that one. Increase the size of it a little bit. Have the nose there. That height's fine. Nostril width. Leave that there. That's good depth. That width is fine. Tip width. Put there. I feel like it's and for depth, that's fine. Eyes. Okay, to base eyes. Decrease the size just by that much. Bring them closer together. Just leave it in the middle. But I can't really tell the difference of that color in Origins. So I'll just leave it in the middle. Over that there. That's a nice brow height. Now we can change the hair. The hair's fine, but the tattoo doesn't fit his face anymore. Drainage servers? No! That was it. Oh, you're blocking my phone's camera thing there, Bella. There's that one. Portrait. Holy shit. Hi. There you go, change your cheekbones. Holy shit. That's better. Okay. Now how do I want to treat this game? Should we be a cocky little bastard? I'm sure we feel experience. Mystical or suave. The ladies. That's horrible. No, I feel like being cocky in this game. Okay, let's go. Mavellan. Tharia? Oh, that'd be a woman's name. Atharos. Atharos. There we are. Atharos Mahariel. Perfect. So we're going to need a strength to roll up 16, 14, 14, and 15. Because we need to be the tanks, we need to have a lot of strength, a lot of constitution. We're not going to do anything with these three. So we're not going to do the rogue. At all. That one. Get more strength. More health and reduce armor penalty. And we'll go down to this. We'll grab shield defense. Yes. Enemies can flank the character and the shield carrying the side. Yeah. I don't like being there. And because it's first run through, I don't want it to be that crazy nightmare difficulty that I always play on. I want to do it easy, get through it quickly, do this as fast as possible, while still getting everything done.
Born amidst the Dalish elves, noble wanderers who refused to join the society of humans that subjugated their homeland so long ago. The Dalish travel the land in tightly knit clans, struggling to maintain their half-forgotten lore in a human world that fears and despises them. You spend your time hunting with your clanmate Tamlin in the forests, and as is sometimes the case, your quarry is not always the local wildlife.
It's a Dalish!
And you three are somewhere you shouldn't be.
Let us pass, Elf. You have no right to stop us.
No? We will see about that, won't we? You're just in time. I found these humans lurking in the bushes. Bandits, no doubt.
We aren't bandits, I swear. Please don't hurt us.
You Shemlin are pathetic. It's hard to believe you ever drove us from our homeland.
We've never done nothing to you, Dalish. We didn't even know this forest was yours.
This forest isn't ours, fool. You've stumbled too close to our camp. You Shems are like vermin. We can't trust you not to make mischief. What do you say, Lethalon? What should we do with them? Does it matter? Hunting or banditry, we'll need to move camp if we let them live.
Look, we didn't come here to be trouble. We just found a cave.
Yes, a cave. With ruins like I've never seen. We thought there might be,
Treasure? So you're more akin to thieves than actual bandits.
But I have proof. Here, we found this just inside the entrance.
This stone has carvings. Is this Elvish? Written Elvish?
There's more in the ruins. We didn't get very far in, though. There was a demon. It was huge with black eyes. Thank the Maker we were able to outrun it.
A demon. Where is this cave?
Just off the west, I think. There's a cave in the rock face and a huge hole just inside.
Well, do you trust them? Shall we let them go?
So, how much do we hate humans? I feel like we should do one. Just kill one. Make sure they know if they come back, we'll kill them all. Kill one.
No! No, wait! You can't do this!
Well, shall we see if there's any truth to this story? These carvings make me curious. She might be interested in these carvings, but let's see if there's anything more before we get excited. Besides, we're already here. Now, they said it was to the west.
You're not a road rider, no? Oh, fuck. Oh well. Tree stuff.
Yes.
Oh, fruit.
This must be the cave. I don't recall seeing this before, do you? There's nobody else here, and I'm not running back for help unless there's something worth making a fuss over. Come on, let's at least see what's there. How dangerous could it be?
Start of every bad adventure tale. What could possibly go wrong?
It looks like the Shem was telling the truth. But these ruins look more human than elven.
Fuck off. I got potions in this. Not I make better use of that than you will. Take garbage out of here. The lock test. Alright. This way placed. Fight me, you little bastards.
this quick, shall we?
Time for
One thing I don't know really want to talk about. Initially, with this in the beginning, there's no like action or really anything happening.
Yes.
Especially with how low of difficulty I have it on.
I can't believe this. You recognize this statue, don't you? Back when our people lived in Arlathan, statues like these honored the creators. When the Shems enslaved us, much of that lore was lost. This looks like human architecture, with the statue of our people. Can these ruins date back to the time of Arlathan? Yes, time and decay take their toll. Still, there's bound to be something of value.
Jeez.
All right then.
So when I do get control abilities, I won't,
Yeah, those walking horses. This place is haunted. The creators. What was that thing? It's beautiful, isn't it? I wonder what the writing says. Not that we'd leave a fingerprint on it. See how clean it is? Not a single smudge or crack. I wonder what this writing is for. Maybe this isn't... Hey, did you see that? I think something moved inside the mirror. Hold on, I just want to know what it is. Don't you see it? There it is again. Can you feel that? I think it knows we're here. I just need to take a closer look. It's showing me places. I can see some kind of city. Underground. And there's a great blackness. It saw me. Help! I can't look away!
This is why we don't touch spooky shit.
Can you hear me? I am very sorry.
You're awake. You've the god's own luck, Lethaline. You're back at camp. Everyone's worried sick about you. How do you feel? We thought you would die. The Shem who brought you here said there wasn't much hope. Seems he was wrong. Oh, the Keeper's not going to like that. But I doubt those Shems have anything to do with the one who found you. He was a Grey Warden and appeared out of nowhere with you slung over his shoulder. You were delirious with fever. He said that he found you outside a cave in the forest, unconscious and alone. He left you here and ran off again. The Keeper's been using the old magic to heal you.
Of course. Most of the hunters are off looking for him right now. But the Keeper wanted to talk to you as soon as you awoke. Stay here. I'll get her.
I see you are awake, Dahlan. It is fortunate Duncan found you when he did. I know not what dark power held you, but it nearly bled the life from you. It was difficult even for my magic to keep you alive. Do not worry, Dahlan. Even I might have been intrigued enough by such a cave to explore it further. Duncan thought there may have been darkspawn creatures inside the cave. Is that true? Walking corpses? Dark magic, but not darkspawn. I know not what the other creatures might have been. What else did you find? What is the last thing you remember? A mirror. And it caused all this? I have never heard of such a thing in all the lore we have collected. I was hoping for answers when you woke, but there are only more questions. And Tamlin remains missing. He is more important than any lore in these ruins. If he is as sick as you were, his condition is grave. Duncan returned to the cave to search for Darkspawn, but we cannot rely on him to look for Tamlin as well. We must go ourselves, and quickly. Do you feel well enough to show us the way, Dahlan? Without you, we will not find it. I am relieved to hear it. I am ordering the clan to pack the camp so we can go north. Take Merrill with you to the cave. Find Tamlin if you can, but do it swiftly. Go quickly, for Tamlin's life hangs in the balance.
Okay, that's level up. Level. Okay, so we'll grab one more in strength. We'll grab 2 in the cunning because we do want the persuasion up. Get no longer flanking me. Let's search for shit I can take.
I'm off.
So I can't unlock shit as a warrior. Whoa. Sorry, but there will probably be many times that I hit spacebar by accident, pausing the game due to being used to being able to jump. I'm playing a lot of information. I'm just go to the Dalish thing. Again, usage having.
So you have returned to us, Dahlan. We are grateful you're whole and well. The Shemlan, eh? And I suppose the Shemlan dragged you into that cave, twisted your arms to prevent you from coming to tell the Keeper of it first. Tamlin's idea, huh? And you've no mind of your own. I suppose your youth can be forgiven. Sadly, Tamlin pays the price. Losing you would be a terrible crime, Dahlan. You belong to more than just yourself, or do you not remember? Let us tell these children of the fall of the Dales. You can honor me by sharing in the telling. Come then. Help me as I go along. Children, hear of the fall of the Dales. Hear the tale of what makes you Dalish. Would you care to begin, Dalen? Yes, slaves to a terrible empire the humans built on the darkest magic. When it fell, we became free. We built a homeland in the Dales, worshipping the creators and rebuilding the culture and history we lost in our long years of slavery. They were resentful because we would not worship their gods, and because we put our people first. Over the years, their nations grew cold toward the Dales. In their eyes, we were blasphemers and cruel tyrants. And so the Dales fell. They took our lands and dispersed our people, forcing us to live in their cities and abandon our gods. But many of us refused to relinquish our ways. We instead chose to scatter to the winds, wandering the lands. To survive and preserve our culture, the clans stay apart until the day the Elvenan have a homeland once more. We are the Dalish, keepers of the lost lore, walkers of the lonely path. Thank you for your forbearance, Dalen. You remember both the tale and the Oath of the Dales perfectly. I will let you get back to your tasks. I pray you find Tamlin quickly. Of course. May the gods guide your path, Dalen.
So, probably gonna be pretty elven, lovey. We're gonna be very appreciative of our culture. I'm not gonna be too hateful of humans, that much.
The Keeper told me I'm to accompany you back to those caves. As her apprentice, I may see something you missed. But our main objective is to find Tamlin, of course. We must make haste.
So
she may not have much time.
Bubbly and shit in the game too, and it's freaking adorable.
And let us make haste while daylight lasts.
Okay.
Were those Darkspawn? I've never seen anything like them. You can smell the evil on them. Where did they come from? Were they here before? What would Darkspawn have to do with our people? The stories say our Lathan fell long before the Darkspawn appeared. Well, we'll find out soon enough. Let's hope we don't find any more of these monsters. Before we go, are you all right? Were you hurt during the fight? It's just that you're quite pale. You look a bit feverish, in fact. Well, I'll keep an eye on you. You've only just recovered from your illness. But let's not think of that now. We should move on.
Whoa. Yeah. I will body.
I wonder whose camp this is. Do you remember it being here? The Grey Warden said he was returning to the cave. Perhaps this is his camp. If so, he's not here now. And we've seen no sign of Tamlin. Maybe we should... Wait. Do you hear that? Exactly. The forest is too... still. Something's in the air. Something unnatural. Would they come outside the cave? That would not be good. The sooner we find this cave and Tamlin, the sooner we can leave. Take us there quickly.
Fight him! Kill him! slash him. So sadly, maybe a tank. I probably won't be able to kill. Since I used for my DPS hero, then we'll have a rogue.
I'm going.
Which we need. Because when it comes to Dragon Age, you have one position designated to a warrior, 2 to a mage, and then you just have 1 space open. Which, in this game, is always a rogue. Or I guess you could choose the other way. It could be 1 position designated to a tank, 1 designated to a mage, 1 designated to a
So these are the
rogue,
ruins.
and the 4th
Interesting.
one's open for
They're
discussion.
definitely of human origin, yet elven artifacts are scattered amongst them. Nothing explains the monsters, though. But we must find Tamlin, or what's left of him. I can't imagine he's still alive with those creatures about. Still, even if he's here somewhere, we need to find his body. Let's just pray we're wrong.
Of course, in this game, mages are so bloody overpowered that you'd be stupid not to have gold. Who cares about how tough it is? Mages are kind of freeze, 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 freeze. Wait, you won't have to move or attack or do anything? Oh, sucks to you. Fight you, Darkspawn bastards! that invisible wall, though. Go, Nate! Go it! Go it! Also, it's awesome. Great camera. Their actual attacks don't miss.
So you were the one fighting Darkspawn. I thought I heard combat. You're the elf I found wandering the forest, aren't you? I'm surprised you have recovered.
Even if you didn't owe this human your life, a Grey Warden deserves respect.
He owes me nothing. It was my duty to return an injured Dalish to your clan. Your people have always been allies with the Grey Wardens. My name is Duncan, and it's a pleasure to finally meet you. The last time we spoke, you were barely conscious.
Andaran Atishan, Duncan of the Grey Wardens. I am Meryl, the Keeper's apprentice.
Your keeper did not send you after me, did she? I told her I would be in no danger. It's a good thing I don't return that feeling, wouldn't you say? So, you and your friend Tamlin both entered this cave, and you saw this mirror. No, nor do I think I will. The Grey Wardens have seen artifacts like this mirror before. It is Tevinter in origin, used for communication. Over time, some of them simply break. They become filled with the same taint as the Darkspawn. Tamlin's touch must have released it. It's what made you sick. And Tamlin too, I presume. The Darkspawn are drawn to the mirror. Do you want to lead them to your clan?
I do not fear this sickness. The Keeper knows how to cure it.
She may have weakened it, but she cannot cure it. Your recovery is only temporary. I can sense the sickness in you, and it is spreading. Look inside yourself, and you will see. Confirm it with your keeper later if you like. For now, we must deal with the mirror. It is a danger. It is done. Now let's leave this cursed place. I must speak with the Keeper immediately regarding your cure. I would dare more than that to stop such a threat. There is nothing we can do. Let me be very clear. There is nothing you can do for him. He's been tainted for 3 days now, unaided. Through your Keeper's healing arts and your own willpower, you did not die, but Tamlin has no chance. Trust me when I say that he is gone. Now we should return. The Darkspawn would have taken it.
Taken it where? Or what would they do with it?
Darkspawn are evil creatures, and it's best to leave it at that. I'm sorry. If you prefer, I can wait outside while you look around, but I assure you, he will not be here. I suggest, however, leaving sooner rather than later. You are sick, whether you feel it or not, and it does you no good to linger. As you wish. I will see you back at camp.
Yay, level up. You. So much strength, more HP. Is there any system cutting?
Yes.
And another freaking Let's go in now.
I'm relieved you have returned, and I did not expect to see you again so soon, Duncan.
I was not expecting to return so soon either, Keeper.
Dare I ask of Tamlin? What did you find of him? I see. Merrill, what about the mirror? Did you bring anything back?
I can answer that, Keeper. I destroyed the mirror.
I intended to use it to find a cure for this mysterious illness. I trust you had good reasons for your actions.
There is much to discuss, Keeper. I have learned a great deal since I was last here.
Let us speak privately within my Aravel, then, Duncan. Merrill, warn the hunters. If Darkspawn are about, I want the clan prepared.
Manuvinen, Keeper. Right away.
Darlene, allow me some time to speak with Duncan. Seek us out at my Aravel later, and we can discuss your cure.
Because I must talk to your Keeper first. It will not take long.
Tell Haren Paival what has occurred. He now has the sad task of preparing a service for the dead. Follow me, Duncan. I'm eager to hear what you have to say.
Well, sadly, this is where I have to end the video for today. So, we'll pick this up the other day. If you I forgot what I was going to say. Whatever. If you guys have any ideas of what you actually want me to talk about while we're playing Dragon Age, then let me know. And happy whatever hell day it is.